But the best way and the easiest way is to just look in the mirror and start figuring out who you are. What do you stand for? And if you don't stand for anything, if you're still playing the nice guy, if you still don't have a foundation of who you are and know who you are, that's the first step you need to take. Figure out who you are. That self confidence will come naturally as you take that journey of this is who I am, this is what I believe in, this is what I'm passionate about, and I am this.
The opposite of mile wide and an inch deep, I guess you could say the converse of that is an inch wide and a mile deep, where still waters run deep, and we should have a sense of depth to us as men specifically. And so in our culture, we experience a lot of height, a lot of width, but we don't experience a lot of depth. And as men in this culture, for us to endeavor to have some kind of depth, I mean that gives us some level of advantage, some level of perspective. That gives us some level of respect, and definitely it gives us some level of self confidence. Where I don't, to your point, I don't need to be the loudest one in the room. To your point, I can be in a space and I can listen twice as much as I talk, such that when I do say something, it means something. I'm not just, I'm not just a clanging bell or drum or something like that. Where it's like when I chime in, it's because I've taken the time to consider something, because I'm bringing some kind of experience, some kind of wisdom, and the only way to have wisdom is to observe. To be a good observer, to be a good receiver and absorber, and to have depth. You can't have wisdom if you don't have depth. And the older we get as men, we should have not only increasing amounts of depth, but we should have increasing amounts of wisdom.